Hey everybody, welcome back to The Rift. Johnny here, and today we're playing Mordekaiser into a Mundo. And we have a Garen in the jungle, which I'm very suspect of. I don't think it's gonna work out very well. But we're playing with the runes you see on screen. And hopefully we're gonna have a blast into this matchup because Mundo scales super hard into the late game, but he's really not very strong in lane, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get an advantage early on. We also play with Ignite for maximum kill pressure there. So yeah, let's have a blast today. And if you're new around here, join me in my journey of trying to apply the concepts of the game that all the big streamers talk about and finding out whether or not we can get some success in low elo by doing this without having all the fancy mechanics to fall upon that they have. They all say, hey, buy my course and you'll have great success. Well, let's see if it's true, right? I've absorbed a lot of these concepts and ideas from those guys, and I really respect them, of course. But we have to see if we can execute upon them in practice. First thing we're gonna look for here is level 2. Gonna try to really hard focus on getting as many of the last hits as we can. If we can hit some value cues both on him and the wave, that's gonna be great. Right now, we're about to hit level 2. Oh, pick up his passive here. Got a potion running. All good. Now, picking up his passive is still valuable. Let's put a ward down. They do have a Teemo. Oh, my bad. I actually used my ward there. I thought he was going to try to cheese me from the bush. Okay. Mundo is capable of holding the wave pretty well, so I really want to try to get this under tower. We don't have a ton of time, so I'm going to use some of my HP here. Got him. Way too close. Way too close, man. You know what? We actually had a cool mechanic thing there. Let's just go back. It was a little bit too close for comfort, to say the least. Okay, let's go back. So, in this matchup, what I'm thinking is very simple, guys. We have two sort of main builds we like to run. You can see them here, and if you want to get access to them, you can join my Discord, by the way. Get these item sets for free. And in this matchup, I'm going to go for sort of the traditional standard build and looking for an early Rylais. It's a very nice early spike because the item is cheap. And the slow that it gives us can, I think, really help us get some extended trades on the Mundo. So, quite simply, we're going to go for that. For boots, we always have a lot of options on Mordekaiser, and this game, I would really want to get some swifties. Because swifties will give us slow reduction. And so every time we get hit by a Mundo Q, it's going to be a little bit less bad. We'll do our best to focus on last hitting. That is one of my main learning objectives right now. Getting better at consistently getting the last hits. Missed that one, sadly. And we have to balance that with always staying behind the wave so that Mundo Qs won't do a ton of chip damage over time, right? By getting hit by those. Okay, we're a little bit tunnel visioned in the lane. Oh, there we go. There's a That is flash. Wow. He didn't expect my damage. I got a blasting wand, baby. I'm purposely not queuing through the wave, by the way, because I have a suspicion Teemo is maybe still around. And I don't want this wave to be like way up there close to the tower. There's another reason too, which is that we just got our ultimate, right? And it's a lot better if we can be like closer to our tower when we all in. I'll get my potion going here. Nice Q. So, of course, one thing in this matchup is that Mundo has his passive. So we can't ever all in him when the passive is on, right? We kind of need to drop that first as a precondition. Like we were saying in the beginning, it's always valuable to get the Mundo passive out, because even if we can't all in right after, we actually shouldn't get hit by those. It actually reduces some of his HP. There we go. He actually, I was gonna say he doesn't win this. But he has his ult, so his ult and ghost makes it so that he can always run away whenever he has those. But that's okay. We got the kill on Teemo. As I suspected, he was coming for like a little bit of a repeat gank. But this is a great situation to be in because the wave is now under tower. We get to go back, buy items, and come back to a good wave state. Not only that, but we got my completed item. Look at what Mundo has. Mundo has absolutely jack shit, right? Of course, he's maybe gonna be able to go back and buy some more components, but he's not close to having a full item. And this is why the Rylais spike, I think, is so good, is that if you're doing well, you can get it really early. Now, sadly, he can now go back, right? He can go back, buy his items, and come back. But we're still going to be in a great position. So we're just going to slow push here. He will bleed some minions in the process. And by the way, while we're in here, take the chance to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying my journey as I learn how to execute on all these ideas that we talk about. And yeah, consider joining the Discord, by the way, if you're looking for some friendly people to play normal games with. And you can also get access to the item sets if you want to play with the same setup that I do. Excellent, got his passive. Again, lowers a little bit his HP pool and makes it so we can E him next time my E is up. Land our Qs. Our Qs are now doing a lot more damage. And we also get to slow him. That makes it a lot harder for him to dodge my Qs now. Ooh, still connected that. Let's look for some deep vision here, because the truth is, we don't know where Teemo is. We also don't know where mid is. Well, if he's going back to base, I don't know if he's got TP up. If he doesn't, he will lose an entire cannon wave. Okay, he does have it. I would say this is like still worth for me because getting his TP is always valuable. Gotta be careful with taking those tower shots, though. They can definitely add up. Now, what's really nice about Mordekaiser that I absolutely love, we might be able to showcase it here. Ooh. I missed my Q. We still get it. There we go. I don't know if I win this all in now with Mundo. I'm gonna save my shield. Okay, decent. I misplayed that mechanically, of course. My intention was to Q flash and connect the Q on Teemo. But we missed it, that's okay. Once again, that's why we're in this elo. We're learning. Have to have some patience with our mechanical mistakes here, but overall the idea is still solid. This is what I was about to actually discuss, is that Mordekaiser is a champion that, as long as you have your ultimate available, you can turn a 2v1 into a 1v1, and then you can fight another 1v1, but only that time you actually have stats stolen from the person you killed inside your ultimate. So it's a little bit like, I would compare it to a Darius in some ways. We'll go for a liandrys next. Compared to a Darius in some sense, because when you have a jungler coming in to gank, a Darius can very easily turn a 2v1 in his favor, because if he gets the one kill, that translates into another. It's a little bit like that. And Mordekaiser has that ability too, right? With his own ultimate. So we're pretty much like neck and neck with CS. I actually would like to be ahead of him. I'm not too happy that he's matching our CS. But at least we got 3 kills, so that's really good. And he has to walk up to lane, so we might be able to get the 1 plate here. Bam. Let's go back. Okay, so now it's a bit different. He's got his Warmogs. Definitely gonna become pretty annoying to play against. What? Missed that one. So I'm letting him like push into me here, because once again, our strength is in extended trades and being able to run him down through the length of the lane. So yeah, that one, by allowing him to shove into me, we make it a lot easier for that to take place. Rylais is like the main tool, right, we have to run him down. Huh, nice Q, actually. He kind of angled it differently. He's playing very safe at the moment. I guess he has vision because he walked back exactly as Garen was coming. I think that right now we should just try to reset, because it took a bit too much damage from the Qs, sadly. We also have quite a bit of gold in the bank. Let's do it. Okay. We do have boots advantage, so when we get back, which we should, I think, be able to get back in time. Let's see if we can catch him with our ult here. And start, hopefully, snowballing the game from there. I don't believe we can catch him here. That's too bad. Okay. Well, let's up our tempo a little bit. He did go back to base to buy swifties. Okay. So we got his TP back. I'm gonna look for some deep vision here. Okay, the blue is up, which probably means the Teemo will look to farm it. A good prediction on the Q, man. I respect it. Right. Get these. See the Teemo farming his blue there. Got his flash. Dodge this one. At this point, I don't think it's too realistic to kill the Mundo because he's playing so safe that it won't really allow me to like snowball on him. Alright. Got it. At least we can get some kills on this Teemo. And I think what we can do... Oh! And they go for an insta-surrender. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you on the next one.